Bitcoin is crashing towards the downside right now, falling down below massive levels of support. So guys, we need to be talking about this exactly. This is not looking good for Bitcoin. So guys, can we once again push up the likes back above the 100 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's that short term. And yes, in that short term, Bitcoin is just absolutely crashing back towards the downside. Of course, Bitcoin has been getting back above this level of support over here. It has been failing to test this level over here. It has been just falling right through towards the downside, and right now just got back below. So this level of support is right now once again flipping in towards resistance. Definitely not looking good in the short term. And yes, yesterday night we absolutely did not have any support at this level over here. We did not see any kind of a bounce at all in the short term. So guys, I think that something is going on behind the scenes. So we need to be talking about that a little bit later. Why is Bitcoin just absolutely crashing towards the downside, falling down below this level of support like it is literally butter? Well, first of all, yesterday we have been having a look into what's this level of support over here. We've been falling down below this level over here, and then we just started this massive crash towards the downside. Yesterday we have dumped towards the downside with about 10%. So that is absolutely insane. We've been having a look into this rising wedge, but also we did not have any support by this rising wedge over here. We just fell towards the downside from this rising wedge. So yes, if we are going to be having a look into what's the official price target of this falling wedge over here, we can be having a look into what's price targets all the way down towards a 53.6k level. So that is going to be absolutely insane, back towards these lows over here. But if we are going to be having a look into what's it short term, yes, we can be seeing that Bitcoin is trading at a massive level of support at this current moment. We found support at these lows over here. All right, so we need to be holding this level over here. If we're going to be failing to be holding this level over here, we're definitely going to be headed even lower. But right now, if we're still going to be holding this level over here, well, we're still going to be trading inside of this uptrend, right? Creating higher highs, higher lows in that short term. So we can still be having a look into what's another higher high being created after this dump right now towards the downside. But we must be holding this level over here. If we're going to be falling down below, definitely I think we're going to be still filling up that wick. We're still going to be headed even lower, at least towards that 53.6k level we've been talking about for this target over here. Now in that short term, we are creating a bullish divergence on that 1 hourly time frame. So definitely in that short term, we can be expecting a little bit of a relief, a little bit of a bounce. But guys, the reason why Bitcoin has been dumping is pretty much non-existent. Like you can be seeing in this tweet over here, we do know that something pretty much probably has happened behind the scenes. There's news coming for sure. Money always moves first. We are always seeing a massive dump in the market, and then we are seeing the news coming out, the articles coming out. We have not seen any articles coming out, so be prepared for the worst. Maybe guys, something is just happening behind the scenes, and this dump is just the beginning over here. But also at the same time, you have to realize that if this dump pretty much happened for nothing, literally nothing happened behind the scenes, no news is going to be coming out in the next few hours, through the next few days. I think that this whole dump towards the downside is just going to be a massive trap. Because yes, if you are going to be having a look into what's the stock market, well, the stock market has not moved an inch towards the downside. The stock market has to recover this whole move towards the upside, while Bitcoin is still down right now. All right, so maybe there's something happening behind the scenes, maybe not. And if there's nothing happening behind the scenes, I think we're going to be recovering this dump towards the downside very quickly back towards the upside. That is at least where I'm hoping for, and I think that this is going to be the most likely scenario. Also at the same time, yes, the Bitcoin funding rates are back at negative levels on Bybit, even extremely negative, or at least on Binance and OKX, back at these neutral levels or very low. So the majority of the Bitcoin market is right now trying to short, and whenever the majority is trying to short, that's usually when we see these short squeezes happening, right? Also at the same time, for the Bitcoin sentiment, we are back at levels of fear, definitely looking very good. I'm a buyer at these levels. Always when the majority of the market is fearful, I am always buying. So yes guys, behind the scenes, I am right now opening up a small little trade right here. I'm definitely buying up the dip right now, right over here. So guys, if you're going to be getting interested in doing the same exact thing right now, make sure to be checking out that link down below, because with that link down below, you can right now be claiming a $30,000 US deposit bonus, and also you can be claiming a $500 free trade. So make sure to be checking it out with that link down below. Sign up a new account over on Bybit, complete KYC level 1, and there you go. You can be getting a $500 free trade. So that is definitely worth to be checking out. Anyways, guys, if we're just going to be zooming out, it's all going to be okay. We are just still trading inside of this massive bull flag in that longer time frame. Guys, in that longer time frame, it's still looking very good. Okay, the longer we are going to be consolidating inside of this range over here, the more explosive eventually this Bitcoin move towards the upside will be. And of course, we all do already know that we are eventually going to be seeing this move towards the downside. Of course, the bull market is not over yet at this current moment, or at least that is what we're all thinking, right? So yes, with this Bitcoin dump back towards the downside, it is just going to be taking a little bit longer, but the longer we are going to be consolidating, the more explosive this move will eventually be. Now, I am going to be expecting this bounce over here. I do not think we are going to be seeing any big news events coming out, but guys, do be prepared for the worst. If we are going to be seeing a big news event coming out, then of course, I think Bitcoin is going to be absolutely crashing even further towards the downside. So guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.